Hello, dear students. Today, I'm going to take up a very important topic with all of you, and this topic is your notice writing. This topic is very important. Why? Because it is comparatively a new topic for all of you, as you have done this topic probably 2 years ago, and so you have to do it once again from the scratch. It is very important because it is a part of your class 12th syllabus also, and it is very important because it is very scoring. Now, notice writing is something which I call as a very short writing skill because it is set as a part of question number 3 in your exam, which is a very short writing skill of 4 marks. Now, before I actually begin with the format which is there on your screens, I would like to first of all tell you all that why do we actually need to draft a notice. We basically draft a notice when we have to disseminate certain information to a group of people. Fine. Now, this information can be about an inauguration, it can be about some instruction, it can be about some upcoming event. So there are it could be about something which has been lost or which has been found. You can write notices for that also, and usually notices once drafted are to be put up on notice boards usually. Fine. So that the people for whom that notice has been drafted, they can read it and the information reaches out to them. You must have seen quite a lot of notices which are put up on the notice board of our school. Then you must have come across notices which are there on the reception area of a hotel, and maybe at a railway station, or maybe in a hospital or in a bank. You usually have lots of information which the bank people have to disseminate to the clients or maybe to the staff members. So they just pin it up after drafting a notice on the notice board. For various competitions and various events or various examinations, you see notices put up in your school on the notice board. Okay, so having said this, now let me tell you the format of a notice. Fine. So first and foremost, you need to have a box. In this rectangular box has to be in landscape form. Fine. You have to write the name of the issuing organization first. Then you have to write the word notice, which can be, ideally it should be in capital letters in uppercase, but you can use the title case also. Then you have to write the date of issuing. Now, this date of issuing, if you could just see here, this date of issuing has to be written in this format, like 24 January, if you can see on your screen, 24 January, and then the year in which the notice is drafted, that is 20. Now, you may write the year or you may not write the year, and you may simply put 2 crosses there, but you did not put any punctuation in the date. This is an ideal way of writing a date in your notice, and in other writing skills also we try and follow the same pattern. Don't write the date in slashes, dots or dashes format. Okay, as far as possible it should be avoided. This is the ideal way of doing it, and write the date in this way only. After this, you have to write the title or the topic of the notice, which is supposed to be very crisp, very to the point, and it should of course tell us what the notice is all about. This topic, this title should be of 1 to maximum 4 words, not more than that at all. After that, you have to write the content in maximum 50 words, the content, the body of the notice, and then you have to put the initials, the signature, which is optional. You may put your initials, you may not put your initials. Signatures of the issuing authority. Your does not mean your Your means the person who is issuing the notice. Fine. Then the name, again this name has to be a fictitious name or the name which is there in the question paper, and then the designation. Fine. The designation of the issuing authority.